This is a short webinar on how to edit and create a Wikipedia article. Have you ever wanted to publish your own article, or even share your expertise on a subject by writing about it for Wikipedia, which is now actually the world's biggest encyclopedia? This multilingual, web-based, free content encyclopedia already contains millions of articles, but there's always room for something new, so why not publish something by you? So what do you need to do? Well, we all need knowledge, but this can be gained from reading and researching a topic theme. Practice writing in Wikipedia. This can be done at any time to familiarise yourself with how it works. We also need internet access. Here we're going to run through 10 easy steps to publishing your first Wikipedia article. The first step is step 1, create an account. So to become a registered user to submit an article without first gaining the site's approval, having an account means that you can create a user profile, receive messages from other users, request notification for changes made to articles, and of course get credit for articles that you write. Okay, let's see how we do this. So if we click on create an account, okay, in the top right hand corner, and then select a username. I've chosen Crazy Buff. Select a password, confirm your password, add in an email address, and then confirm the CAPTCHA security check, and then click on create your account. Okay, step 2. Do I have the right topic? So before you try to create an article, make sure you have an appropriate topic. Wikipedia wants unbiased, well-sourced information about subjects that are notable enough to appear in an encyclopedia. The site rejects articles that promote or publicise a business, advice, legal, medical or otherwise, even instructional manuals, travel guides and news items. So we can get some ideas for topics on Wikipedia. In order to do this, we need to write in the search box WP:, RA, which stands for requested article by other users, in the search box. Click on. This will then take you to a new page. Here at the top, we've got how to request an article. So you can request an article that you might not see in Wikipedia. I want to write an article myself. What we're interested here is for editors. Now we have different topics listed. We've got medicine, natural sciences. Click on natural sciences. Within natural sciences there are different subtopic areas. We've got biology, chemistry. Click on biology. And this will then take you to different topics within biology. And there's a whole array of different topics listed here. And then we can click on cell culture. We've got different topics here. Here we've just got one topic for cultured collagen. So we click on that. We click on that. This will then take us to another page. And this then says the article that you're looking for doesn't exist. And now we have the opportunity then to create our own article by using the icons here. So to edit the text, this is an example that Wikipedia gave me when I registered as a user. A place called Hantara, which is in Somalia. Wikipedia have highlighted a number of updates for this page. So you can see in the box here, this article has multiple issues. For example, this article needs additional citations for verification. The article provides insufficient context for those unfamiliar with the subject. So there's different things that we can actually work on here. So to get started, we click on the Edit This Page tab at the top of the page. This will then bring you to a new page with a text box containing the editable text of the original page. So just start typing. So you can get help at any time by clicking the link Help in the text box on the left hand of any page. If you don't see an Edit This Page tab at the top, it means that the page is protected from editing, and this may be because of high incidence of malicious changes. So we can just open what we need. So if you're making just a small change in one part of the article, you can look for Edit link on the right-hand side of each section and click on one next to the passage you want to revise. This allows us to make changes in one section without changing the whole article. We can also use the toolbar above, the way that you would with any word processing program. Don't worry about strange punctuation marks that might appear. This is just Wikipedia formatting your copy. In the next slide, we can see that we can edit the whole article, so it's possible to edit the whole article. And then when we edit the whole article, this is what we call as a sandbox, and this shows you all the information that appears for the article. So that's practicing writing an article. So we can practice by writing an article by composing the draft in the sandbox, where you can actually familiarise yourself with the site's editing tools. You can get there by clicking on the search box above. So you click on WP:/SB Sandbox in the search box and then hit go. This only will take you to a sandbox page. So this sandbox page gives us information. So we can actually use this to play with the sandbox. So just get used to working with the sandbox. But if you want to just use the sandbox, we can click sandbox above as well if you've got a registered user. So there you go, it just takes us directly to our sandbox. Here we've updated the information about Hantara and added some external links, as well as links to other Wikipedia pages. It's quite easy to do. So what we've done is we've actually altered the text, we've added some information, including information about the date forms, the mountain areas, and even the twin town that Hantara is twinned with in Minneapolis since 2014. Also, the area is rich in minerals, coal deposits, and is abundant in frankincense trees and myrrh trees. So to add the external links, we need to use ref either side of the reference and add the link to the bottom of the page. Source your work. Make sure you get information for your article from credible, reliable sources. Materials in books and magazines are generally considered reliable. The musings of bloggers are not, and don't bother about writing about yourself. It's considered a conflict of interest. Detailed instructions on the proper way to cite sources can be found by typing WP:/cite into the search box and hitting go. Step 5. Conduct an internal search. Make sure Wikipedia hasn't already published an article on your exact subject by typing it into the site's internal search engine. Search for as many variations of the topic name as you can think of, including any common misspellings of your relevant terms. Now click Search to find the Wikipedia articles that just mention your subject area. Step 6. Google it. Now you need to search for the topic on Google to see if it finds any Wikipedia articles on your subject. Google sometimes picks up postings that Wikipedia's own search engine misses. Step 7. Enter the article. So type your subject into a search box and hit go. You've already determined that no page with that title exists. Click on the highlighted search entry. You'll be redirected to a blank page where you can begin writing your article. Wikipedia editors may request more sources from you after reviewing your article. Also, a good place to look is Wikipedia Today's Articles for Improvement. Now, this is a good place to start to find articles that need improving. Step 8. Explain your edit. So briefly explain the changes in your edit summary box, which you can find at the bottom of the page. The explanation mustn't be more than 200 characters, and then afterwards you can then review the changes and publish. Step 9. Review your changes. So you need to review your changes by hitting the Show Preview tab at the bottom of the page. If you want to compare your changes to the text that you've altered, hit the Show Changes button. Once you've satisfied with the work, hit the Save Page button. Step 10. Publish it! Yay! So all you have to do is click on Publish Changes. And finally, when your article is finished, you want to hit Show Preview to proofread your work and see how it will appear on the site. And when you're ready to publish it, hit Save Page. Congratulations! Did you know that Wikipedia has published articles in more than 250 languages? So if you do speak another language, it's a good way to publish in other languages. Anyway, that concludes our session today on how to edit a Wikipedia article. It's actually quite fun to do, and you actually get to see your work published immediately.